Hello, everyone. On today's chat of Chasing After God's Heart, we're going to be reading Psalm 66 from the Ethiopian Bible. Verse 1 says, Make a joyful shout to God, all the earth. Verse 2, Sing to the glory of his name. Offer glory and praise. Verse 3, Tell God how awesome are your deeds. Through the greatness of your power, your enemies submit themselves to you. Verse 4, All the earth will worship you and will sing to you. They will sing to your name, Selah. Verse 5, Come and see God's good deeds. Awesome work on behalf of the children of men. Verse 6, He turned the sea into dry land. They went through the river on foot. There we rejoiced in him. Verse 7, He rules by his might forever. His eyes watch the nations. Don't let the rebellious rise up against him, Selah. Verse 8, Praise our God, you peoples. Make the sound of his praise heard, who preserves our life among the living, and doesn't allow our feet to be moved. Verse 10, For you, God, have tested us. You have refined us as silver is refined. Verse 11, You brought us into prison. You laid a burden on their backs. Verse 12, You allowed men to ride over their heads. We went through the fire and through water, but you brought us to the place of abundance. Verse 13, I will come into your temple with burnt offerings. I will pay vows to you, which my lips promised and my mouth spoke when I was in distress. Verse 15, I will offer to you burnt offerings of fat animals, and with the offerings of rams I will offer bulls with goats. Selah. Verse 16, Come in here, all you who fear God. I will declare what he has done for my soul. Verse 17, I cried to him with my mouth. He was extolled with my tongue. Verse 18, If I cherish my sin in my heart, the Lord wouldn't listen. Verse 19, But most certainly God has listened. He has heard the voice of my prayer. Verse 20, Blessed be God, who has not turned away from my prayer, nor his loving kindness from me. Within this psalm, the verse I'm going to focus on is verse 3, and it says, Tell God how awesome are your deeds. Through the greatness of your power, your enemies submit themselves to you. So I wanted to focus on this verse because when we look around, I'm outside right now, and when you look around the earth, and when you look around the outdoors or anything, you see how awesome God is in every little aspect of life. When you look at the birds are beautiful. And you look at the butterflies are beautiful. I'm naming these animals because these are my favorite animals. But nevertheless, these animals are beautiful. You see the color differentiation, you see their color scheme, and I'm just like, wow, God, you created that. You did your big one. But then we look at all the other things on the earth, like the waterfalls or the ocean, the sun, the moon, all these different things that God has created. I'm like, wow, God, you created all this, and we as humans get to enjoy the things that you created. And let's not get started about food. Because when I think about all the different types of spices and different types of meats, different types of herbs and different types of vegetables, fruits, I'm like, God, all these things you have provided for us so we may indulge in. And I just feel like, Lord, you really are a provider. You really are a provider. Not only are you a creator, but you're also a provider. And sometimes be just praising him because he's worthy of every praise, for one. But he does all these majestic things, and you see his power throughout all the earth. In everything you see his power. The phone that you have, the resources that were used to build that phone, he made it. You know what I mean? Like, God has made everything so we can be sufficient in life and so we can have success in life. He has given us plenty of resources to ensure that we have a life sustained by him. But nevertheless, I pray you guys will have a good day, and may you reach out to Jesus. Call him and he will answer you, and just know that you are loved. Have a blessed day. Bye.